Hello, 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 and welcome back to Shake and Not Slur, where we make cocktails of all different flavors. All right, back with another video. Today, we are going to be making a peanut butter and jelly martini using a real peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Specifically, the snack that you all know and love, or maybe you don't love, Uncrustables. So before we even start, I was inspired by this idea. We are going to be doing like a milk clarification technique. I got the idea from a channel, Truffles on the Rocks, as well as Smart Blend. So shout out to both of those channels. Make sure you go and check them out. They, specifically Truffles on Rocks, does a lot of milk clarification techniques. So that's what we will be attempting today with these three liquors and this peanut butter and jelly sandwich, making a peanut butter and jelly martini. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, share with all your friends, all of that good stuff. And let's go ahead and just make this martini. Oh, also, I picked up a new addition to my bartending set, a mixing glass coupled with the strainer. So we are going to be using that to stir our martini. So I'm excited to finally get to use this. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that we want to do for this is add our liquors to a glass. So I have some peanut butter whiskey, Screwball specifically, very tasty, smells delicious. It smells exactly like peanut butter. So we are going to just do 3 ounces of this into our mixing glass. Three ounces of peanut butter whiskey. We are going to come behind that with our Amaretto. And we are just going to do 1 ounce of, well, 1.5 ounces of Amaretto. And then we are going to top that. We have our Raspberry Liqueur. We just want to do 3/4 ounce of that directly into our mix. Now we are just going to kind of fill this halfway, and that's going to give us our 3/4. Great. So we have all of our liquors in our glass. We're just going to give that a little stir. And so from here, now we are going to take our peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and actually, I have my cutting board. This may be too big to fit on here. We'll see. We'll try to get it to work. Okay. So we're just going to kind of cut this sandwich up into 4/4. You guys can see that. So we have 4/4 peanut butter jelly sandwich. Okay. And so from here, we are going to be blending. So we just want to drop our sandwich in our blender, like so. And then we're just going to come over the top of that with our liqueur mixture. Very simple, very easy. Pop this on. And for the fun part, it may get loud, we are going to blend this up. Let's make sure that that is all blended up perfectly. there is still some chunks of sandwich in there, so let's make sure we get all of that out. Okay. And this looks good enough. It actually smells pretty good. So now that we have our alcohol and uncrustable peanut butter jelly sandwich, whatever you want to call it, mixture, we are going to just strain that back into our mixing glass. And that's just going to get the large chunks out. It's very thick, so it may take a little time to drain out all the way. Okay, so once we have that all strained out, we are going to add just a couple of sprinkles of our citric acid to this mix. So just kind of a couple of grams. So I'll do a couple of sprinkles, citric acid, maybe a pinch, about 2 pinches. That's about a couple grams. And then we are going to give that a stir. Make sure that that is all mixed up into our mixture. And citric acid is actually not expensive. I actually picked this up from Ace Hardware right next to me. Okay, so once we have our mixture all blended and strained, we are going to just pour that over some whole milk. Not a whole lot of milk, just a little bit. So we're going to pour that directly over. Like so. And just let that sit for a little bit. Okay. And so after this is kind of set for a little bit, we are going to now filter that through our funnel. And let's go. Make sure you wet your funnel a little bit. I've already wet mine. And so we're going to let it drip through. The trick is that the first couple of drops are cloudy, so we're just going to let it drip maybe about like 30 seconds. Then we're going to pour that back into our funnel. That looks like enough drops. We're just going to transfer that over, pour that back, like so. And let that continue dripping. So this is the fun part. We are going to let that fully drip out until all of it is strained. I don't know how long that's going to take, but we'll see. Okay, so after all of that, we have allowed our peanut butter and jelly martini to drip. This is how it looks, the clarified product. As you can see, it is clarified, not cloudy. So now we will go ahead and add some ice to our mixing glass. I have some ice chunks that we're just going to kind of drop in there. Let it get cold. That should be enough, actually. Just one ice chunk. We are going to give that a stir. Because martinis are stirred and not shaken, even though the channel name is Shaken, Not Slurred. There we go. Great. Then we are going to just strain that into our martini glass. I have it rimmed with some good old-fashioned peanut butter, just for that extra effect. And there you have it. We also have our peanut butter and jelly garnish. I'm gonna add this in because I don't want to get any bread in there. But there you have it, the peanut butter and jelly martini, rimmed with fine peanut butter. So, also clarified clarified with milk. First time doing it, it was a very long process, specifically the dripping. But let's just go ahead and see how that is amazing. It has a little bit of salty from the sandwich. That is great. That is lovely. Wow. Yeah. I would highly recommend this. This is great, especially if you love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So this has been the peanut butter and jelly martini, the clarified version. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like this video, share it, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Shaken Not Slurred, out.